Hi everyone. Okay, so I'm here to do the part 2 on my Louis Vuitton Alma restoration. So in the part 1, I showed you the before of the 26-year-old Louis Vuitton Alma bag that was, a vintage Alma bag that my mother had gifted to me because, it was very well loved. The handles were very warm. The base had extensive water damage, but the body of the bag, specifically the canvas, was in very good condition. So I'm like, Mommy, give me, let me have that bag, Mommy. So she gave me the bag, and I decided to have it restored. So I got a few quotes, and I got in contact with Louis Vuitton. They gave me a pretty, I feel like fair price for Louis Vuitton. It was about 12 something with the handles, the tabs, and the base. And I think it would have been an extra $380 to have the hardware restored. And then I contacted the leather spa, which is who I went with, and they gave me a quote of $980. And I have dealt with the leather spa, that company, before. I had them restore my Christian Dior Lady Dior bag that I had in beige quite some time ago. So I'm familiar with the company, and I will say it took, I don't know how many weeks. I mean, it was maybe 4 weeks it took. I have to, double check. But you guys saw part 1. So it came in today. Here's the box. I already opened the box, to make it a little easier. So very well packaged. I have the receipt here. Like I said, $980. So here's a receipt. And the receipt's on yellow tape, which is interesting. And we got bubble wrap. We got tissue paper. And we have the bag here. Here we have the bag, and it's in its leather spa dust bag. So that's nice that they include a free dust bag when you have a restoration, which I like that. I'm so happy. Like, I am so happy. It looks so good. It looks, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, it looks so good. It looks so good. I'll show you the base. You guys, honestly, I don't even think Louis Vuitton could have did a better job themselves on this restoration. And I've had Louis Vuitton restore other handbags of mine in the past. My mother has, we've had them restore other, bags, my mother and I. And so I'm pleased with Louis Vuitton, but I didn't want to spend what, they were quoting me. So I went with the leather spa, and I'm so glad I did. Hindsight 2020, I wish I did elect to have the hardware replaced. Is it bad? No. But because the bag looks so much like brand new, because like I said, the canvas was immaculate for 26 years. It was just really the vachetta. So just it really would have been a straight up brand new bag had I gotten the hardware replaced. But you live and you learn. And I'm gonna go order, like with the new Louis Vuitton Almas, they have a key holder now. And so I think they're $50. So I'm gonna get one of those, just to basically update the bag fully. And I'm just super, super pleased. Now, this is the thing with the leather spa. Great customer service. It took about 4 weeks, and with this restoration, they gave me the option of 3 different vachettas that I could have replaced with. I could have gone a little more honey, and I could have went a little lighter. This to me is the one that's the closest to Louis Vuitton vachetta when I had my other bags replaced. So that's why I went with this one. I think this was the middle color. I'm not 100%. But yeah, great customer service. And I did the quote virtually, which Louis Vuitton does the same service, because I got my quote from Louis Vuitton as well. So, they gave me the option of, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think I did a virtual consultation. If I didn't, then I sent the pictures in. But I'm pretty positive I did a virtual consultation, because I know Louis Vuitton does that. But I am just happy as a lark. I mean, considering I only spent $980 on this bag, and the bag now I want to say they're retailing for like 2100, 2200 USD, something like that. So, I mean, that's still a really big savings. So, I'm very, very pleased. And this is a classic, one of Louis Vuitton's classic styles. Obviously, I told you the bag's 26 years old, so yay. So happy. My mom is so generous. You know what? People are just generous with me in general as it pertains to gifting. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think like 980 is too much for, the restoration, for the replacement of the handles, the tabs, the base? Or do you think that's, a pretty good price? I mean, considering what Louis Vuitton was quoting, I think it's I think it's very comparable. And as far as, you know, just craftsmanship of the replacement, of restoration, I mean, this is just right on par with Louis Vuitton, because like I said, I've had bags restored with Louis Vuitton, and they did a phenomenal job, and so did the leather spa. I really have zero notes, zero complaints, and like I said, I will be purchasing the little key holder, and maybe I'll get some bandos, Louis Vuitton bandos. Actually, I hope to get some bandos gifted to me. But nevertheless, I am super excited